Morning, everyone. CoasterJamin photos coming to you from Santa Claus, Indiana. We're out here at Holiday World. Steph, Gage, Charlie's first visit. My first visit in over 13 years. So kind of a home park to me when I was stationed here at Fort Campbell. So it's been a long time. We're going to start off our day on the Raven, then the Legend, then the Voyage, then Thunderbird. Thunderbird's a new credit for me, so kind of looking forward to that one. But the Raven here is one of the best wooden roller coasters. Was actually the #1 wooden roller coaster for quite some time. So we'll go ride it, and when we get off, we'll send you a message that you know how it was. Alright guys, at Holiday World today, we just got off the Raven. We're going to get ready to get in line for the Legend. So we'll find out what everybody thinks. So Charlie, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it. My only complaint is that I wish it was longer. It seemed really fast, and there was a lot of turns to it. So.
Gotcha. Gage?
I liked it. I liked the airtime. It was cool. I do agree that it should be longer. It's fun, but it's a little rough. It might need some retracking, but it's good.
Yep.
It was good. I like rough woodies, and it was a rough woodie.
Me too. I like rough woodies too.
Definitely had some spots in it. My only complaint, I've always thought it was a really short ride. It's not very big at all. It almost kind of reminds me of like a family coaster, like almost like a family style coaster that's got a little bit more attitude to it than a family coaster. It is rough in some spots. My only complaint actually right now is the operations up there weren't very good and very inconsistent. So we're going to go to the Legend now, which is actually right there behind us. And we'll let you know how that is when we get off. Hey guys, CoasterJamin again. Back here after riding the Legend. Credit 109 for Gage. Char, what is it for you?
I think it's 84.
84.
85.
Stuff we don't know how many because we haven't really counted. I've been on this before. It's one of my favorites. This is a lateral machine. We're going to start on this side. So, Steph, what do you think?
I love this ride. Super fun. Good woody, not too rough, fast, and goes on for a while.
Yeah. Char?
Yeah, so like the Raven, where my complaint that it was too short, this one is perfect. A lot of speed, which is great for a wooden roller coaster. It's a little rough, but you know, it's a wooden coaster,
Wooden
so
coaster.
I expect
Right,
that.
right. I mean, it's kind of what you expect. Gage?
Mind blowing. I didn't expect that. I didn't really know what to expect from it. Lateral's amazing, speed amazing, length amazing. I'd like it to be longer. I mean, like I always do, but incredible coaster. Airtime's amazing too. So yeah.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but Charlie's got a drink cup. One of the best things about Holiday World is with your admission when you get in, they do have free drinks all day. So it's like Gatorade, soda, water. That's all included with the ticket. So that's a really cool thing, especially when it's 100 degrees out here already. The water park opens in a little while, so like the regular park is kind of busy right now. Waterpark opens at like 11, which is I think a couple minutes from now. But we're gonna head over to the Voyage, and that's kind of the whole reason we're here. So we'll let you guys know what we think. Hey guys, CoasterJamin back here at Holiday World. Just got off the Voyage, which is my favorite wooden roller coaster out there, with Toro being number 2. This has always been one of my favorites. It's super long, super aggressive, just fun to ride. See what everybody else thinks of it. I know Charlie, credit number what?
86.
What'd you think?
I love it. I'm not sure if I like it better than Toro, but I'm
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I just wish Toro was as long as this.
I might have to ride it again.
Yeah, that's how I feel
Yeah,
too.
I think so. I know for a fact, like when it gets more warmed up. I mean, it is hot out here, but once it gets more warmed up, it does tend to take it a little bit faster. But yeah, Gage, what do you think?
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
So currently it could change, but currently I have it at number 2
Out of all coasters.
out of all wooden coasters. I have the Beast over it at the moment. The Beast at night, but that's just, I feel like, unbeatable for me. The Beast at night. This was
Steph,
incredible.
what do you think?
Same as Charles. I'm still deciding, but I like how long it is. I like how fast it feels. It's a great ride. I love it. I'm not sure where Toro and it are going to go yet.
Right. So one of my favorite things about this park is there isn't that many big roller coasters here, and with the crowd down as much as they are today, like we can get on pretty quickly. So, but what I like is you start at the Raven, which is the first coaster, and it's like short and sweet. Then you move to the Legend, gets a little longer. Then you move to the Voyage, and gets even longer. And that's like 3 of the things I think that the Cook family, when they decided to go with building them bigger, was to keep the tradition alive with the wooden coasters here without putting the steel in, and then keeping the ride length like expanding. So I don't know, like you guys can see here, like I'm gonna shoot over your guys' head. So the hill is here, and the return section of the coaster is way back there. So this coaster goes like almost a mile back into the woods, and it's just hauling mud through the woods the whole time. There's a bunch of tunnels that trickle down. I mean, the thing's just an absolute beast. But we're gonna get Thunderbird, which will be a new credit for me, which is over here, and then Good Gravy, which is the newest family boomerang shuttle, I think that's what they call it. So, yeah, definitely worth the drive to come out here just to get the credit for this. If you're like Maryland, New Jersey, like we are. So, yeah, definitely come out to Holiday World, check this out. We'll be back in a little bit after we get off Thunderbird.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
Hey y'all, back again after a ride on Thunderbird, which is the park's launch wing coaster and the first one in the United States. So I'm going to start with Charlie, because Charlie and I actually did Media Day for Repterra, which is the second launch wing coaster in the United States. We both kind of agree it's kind of rough, but we've got a lot of rides on that and a lot of a lot of different perspectives and all that stuff. So I'll start with Charlie, see what Charlie thinks, and then we'll kind of go from there.
I mean, so don't get me wrong, I like Repterra. It is rough. This ride, however, very smooth, and I think it took me about half the ride to finally get over the first on the launch.
Right, so the launch on this one, Repterra's got a rolling launch where this has got a stop and then a quick acceleration launch, and I think the launch is a lot more intense. I think Repterra's launch is a little bit longer, but this one has got more speed coming out of the gate.
The other difference too is Repterra's launch is a wing over, whereas this one you actually go inverted.
Into an invert, right.
And
it
it gave me that stall feeling.
Right.
And I for some reason I've been really enjoying that feeling on coasters. So
yeah.
I would put this one above Repterra.
So credit number?
87.
87. So Steph, what do you think? I don't remember. You guys have been on Repterra? No, they haven't been there yet.
No,
Okay, so
but
we haven't
this
got.
is definitely my favorite wing coaster so far.
Yeah. So that's what I said. I said when I got off of it, I said that's probably my new favorite wing coaster I've ever been on. It is shorter than Repterra. I think Repterra's got a longer layout, but this one's kind of, you can't even see it. Like, I know you can kind of behind me, but it kind of dips into the woods and you can't really even see very much of where it is. So, gauge credit 111.
Yeah, 111. It is amazing. Every moment is good. The roll at the end was so weird, but it was so fun. The launch, way more intense than I expected. The dive right there up after the launch was really good. Super intense ride. I didn't really expect it to be that intense. The only other wing coaster I've ridden is Gatekeeper at Cedar Point, but this is amazing.
Yeah, packs a lot of punch in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. The elements
so
are
like
all
no,
perfect.
so like no mid-course break on it. It just kind of goes the whole time. I think my favorite element of the whole thing is that last slow roll, like through the structure.
Yeah.
It's so slow, and Repterra was the
that
same
one, too.
thing.
Yeah.
But Repterra is faster, like than that roll. That is a really nice slow roll. We rode in the back row. They rode on the left side, and we rode on the right side. So we're gonna go back around and get in the front. I think I'm gonna get another kind of interview kind of after we ride in the front, because you and I have got a lot of experience at the front on Repterra. So.
Right.
Hang out. This will be the last big coaster. We still got Good Gravy and the Hollow Dog kids coaster, so they can get all the credit here. We're gonna probably hit Voyage a couple more times, maybe Raven and Legend one more time. Then I'm gonna come back in and actually get some photography done, because I haven't done that in forever, and if I leave here without pictures, I'm gonna be mad at myself. So we'll be back in a little bit. Steph got some Dippin' Dots over there. They're like, that's a really cool, like, Good Gravy bowl, which I think is really neat, with the logo on it. So I would put plants in that, like, yeah. But yeah, the Dippin' Dots guy knows everything, so they had to buy Dippin' Dots. So we heard some rumors, so we'll make sure we get those spread out too. So hang out, and we'll be back in a little bit.